Alright, so we're going to take a look at the Arenas tab for the Redditor. This is not a free tab. This is something that you do have to acquire a paid license for to edit with the Redditor. Right off the bat, you can see that we can change the names of all the different arenas used by the game. From my Celtics, we can change it to the TD Garden if we so wish, and just copy it to both. Going all the way down, we can find some hidden arenas that aren't being used. The Under Armour gym for the training facility, or the tutorials. The Summer Circuit, which isn't used. The Player Creation, that isn't used. Rucker Park Night is not used, but whatever. Blacktop is the rooftop arena that is used in Blacktop mode. And Rucker Day, of course. No idea why there's two 76ers arenas, but you know, sometimes we do get that. I believe one of these is for one of the old teams and the other one's for another. And you can relate this to by checking the Teams tab and seeing which arena ID is being used by what team. So other than just basic name edits, you can go and at the bottom here is where all the created team stuff is. So you can edit what is used by the created team. The arena type. So as you can see, the arena type is changed if it's retro, and whether or not it's blacktop or used by other stuff. If it's a practice gym, which shows up for the practice facilities, and for every reason Rucker Park Night. If it's a special thing, if it's Rucker or not, Rucker type. 0 for day, 1 for night, and the shadow that's used for the Rucker. Now what's interesting is that this Rucker Night right here actually has the night shadows, whereas they and Blacktop still have their day shadows. The model used for the stadium, the audio ID used for the stadium. So the announcers will say live from Celtics Arena, we got Kevin Garnett and blah 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 blah. If you change that to -1, they say from the home arena or something like that. Or they just don't mention it. I forget which one, to be honest. Which model is used by the stadium? You can change this to whatever you want. So Lakers Retro, and you rename a stadium file to LakersRetro.if, and it will load up that. The floor ID isn't used anymore. This floor name is. So Lakers Retro Floor. And the Lakers Retro Floor.if is what it would use for the floor. You can do the same thing with the LED ads, the Dorna ads that show up around the court, and then where the arena is, the city abbreviation, the sum name is used additionally for the Clippers and the Lakers. The state that's in, excuse me, the home bench position. This shows which side of the court the home bench is on. It also delineates which side the home team goes towards at the beginning of the game, which is neat that they added that in. In practice menu, if you pause the game, this decides what kind of cameras it uses while you pause the game. And the capacity. Capacity is usually just a normal number, but if you change it to 0, it will remove the crowd. In years past, it does cause crashes when you do that. I don't know if it does that this year or not. I haven't really gone in and tested that. But I assume it's still crash stuff. So yeah, there's not too much you can do with this tab other than fully customize which stadium and which floor is being used by the team, which is hugely important if you're making a total conversion mod, or if you want to circumvent 2K's official updates for, like, let's say you had a custom Nets arena that you wanted to use. Where is the Barclays Center? There it is. And you don't like the floor they updated, you can change it to FM18, and it won't even look at the updated floor that 2K did. This roster won't. Instead, it will load whatever you have under FM18.if, which is something that I did to get away from their update so I can have my own reflection update. So yeah, that's the ins and outs of the Arenas tab. If you have any additional questions, hit me up in the comments. If you want to see more tutorials, check out the link in the description. I hope you learned something. I will see you in the next video.